Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of F&S Uncensored. My name is Feyikemi.
And my name is Simi Badu.
And if this is your first time listening, thank you so much for pressing play. And shout out to our OG listeners. We actually got fan mail this week, so thank you. Make sure you're following us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, FS Uncensored. And send your fan mail to contactfands@gmail.com. Leave a like, review, all that stuff that Simi will tell you at the end.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please.
Yeah, and all those good things. And yeah, today we have a special guest. We always have a special guest, but it's a very special guest because we're going to laugh.
Yeah,
and we already know. We have Dammy Twitch on the episode today.
Woo,
Jingle bells.
We need to get
like radio.
Yeah, like bells or something.
Yeah,
so
something important have you.
Yeah, so that when the person comes, you just ring.
Dammy Twitch.
Yeah, what's good?
How are you?
Me, I'm hungry. Like I can't
Me
even
too.
lie.
Let me not lie. And I hope my tummy doesn't
That
run
is lying
cold.
because he just said he wasn't hungry before.
No.
Actually, he said you hadn't eaten since yesterday.
How would they know I said this?
So why are you lying on
guys
camera?
started.
You have started.
I'm actually saying the actual truth now on camera.
That you're hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually really hungry.
Yeah, and the
as well.
fact that you enter like F&S Uncensored, like when you first enter, they should first even say, okay, welcome, do you want water, orange juice? So, like nothing, you guys don't offer anything, just come and sit down. Just
See how you now called us out? You could say this on.
no, you just come and sit down. Just
No,
be
you know
talking.
he already said that he had things to say before one wants to start.
I actually thought it was that first thing that I was going to
He's still
say.
going to come and say it. But before we get into the episode, how was everybody's week? How was
Me
your
first?
week? Yes.
My week was good actually. So I was in LA. I was just taking walks, just
My rich friend,
Like,
my
no,
celebrity
now.
friend.
so like I just needed time to just clear my head, right? I needed clarity on certain things, right? I'm working on few projects like my film.
Another film.
Yeah, that one was a short film, so I'm working on a feature film now. And that one might never get released, but I'm thinking of like expanding into a series. Series where we're just talking about people hating it somewhere, Did you watch it?
I couldn't make it.
I watched
Wow.
No, it was actually my birthday, so I couldn't.
Okay, but you
Yeah,
were
watch it.
there.
I was there in spirit.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was
You were
there
there in spirit. Anyway, so yeah, I'm also working on like a photo collection. I'm releasing it in like ending of the year. So yeah, I just need clarity on certain things, and you can't really get clarity in a polluted weather. You get so you have to like
God,
go
This
somewhere.
is why you need to have money. You say you want to clear your hair, then it went to
I know you, and he said dummy of that week, not dummy of this week.
Exactly.
So you
that
are
means
cleared.
there's too much clarity now.
Okay, I'm
Like,
getting
if
you.
there was no clarity, there's no F&S today.
Fair. Thank God, do. Thank God.
Okay.
How was your week?
Well, thank you for asking. Actually, it was okay.
No.
You have to go
You have to go in there.
Sorry. Okay, now I'm under pressure. That is how I always say it was okay.
Call for you.
Okay, I mean, I don't really do much now. I just honestly, I do my work. I go to the gym. I watch TV. I've been watching a lot of TV. I've joined Simi's gang.
Guy.
I've been watching TV. I've been eating. Not bad. I've
Like
been
series or like films?
No series. I have this problem of starting like a new series every time. I'm not finishing the other one and then starting a new one and then going back to finish. I watch like 3 things at
So
the
that
same
means you're
time.
not really digesting it.
No, but I am. Who I say?
No, she has the
This
problem.
one, somebody that will sleep off. When I say, where did I stop? How you know when you stop? If you want to sleep, stop.
But
Stop.
rewind it.
But you don't know. You know, I'm not telling you that GC went that happened. I said, that didn't happen. I remember there was one time you were arguing with me, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, but my week was okay. Nothing
How
special.
was your week?
Hey, that was take over the show.
As I'm
My week was alright actually. Just I went to work. Just typical Lagos stuff, and I was just eating, sleeping.
Tell me, we're living different lives. I don't know what you thought this was like.
So you guys
we're just chilling.
work, sleep, eat, wake
and
up.
chill, yeah.
So like all those nights out.
That you are also
it doesn't
there.
happen at all.
That-
No,
The ones
that
that
you're
are
there. The
there.
ones that
Me.
the last
Me.
night out. The
You were
last
there.
night out that I had, you were there.
I was there.
Yeah,
Which one?
our friend's mom's birthday.
I was there.
No.
Really? You see, that's why I don't even post anything. So you cannot even say
No
you caught
evidence.
me.
What's killing me that David told that as he is right now is in He hadn't told anybody that. But yeah, I mean nights out happen, but I definitely think that nights out are a lot less now.
Yeah, 100%.
Compared to like what we used to do.
100%.
So that's for you guys to say. Me, it was always been less. So,
True.
so I can't really say if
True.
something has increased, something has not increased.
If
Like,
you
I
see
just feel
Dammy
like-
outside after 10 p.m.,
Like you
Yeah.
be shocked.
So my whole issue is that I feel every problem in life comes from going out. Most of the problems in life come from it. Trust me, like all your arguments with your friends, whatnot, this one, that one, it comes from when Shayo don't enter.
Traffic, police.
Yeah,
Billings.
yes, like before you know you don't enter prison. Like a lot. Trust me, a lot
Have you
can
entered prison
happen.
before?
No, but in Angola actually. They
Why?
arrested me in Angola.
What did you do?
Long story, another day. But anyway, so what's it called? So I'm telling you that after you don't shy, like let's say guys go out now, let's say 5 guys, no girl in their midst, for example, they go out, they get to the club, they start having fun, shy everything.
next thing
Before you
fights.
know now, something has happened. What has happened? Like someone has broken bottle on someone's head. Like,
Or somebody is fighting somebody on another table.
do you get just one
Or
small?
it's time
And
to
it's
pay
just
the
when you
bill.
hear the reason, you just be confused that how.
How do we get here?
So the people that shy you together, they call another person that has also shy you
Shayo
to
to
come
come
and
and
explain what happened. That one too will now be like, what happened is deep. Who are you that is not shy at all? You wonder, like, what
What's
the hell
the
is
big
going on
deal?
here? Do you
Like,
get, so me, I always avoid problems
Fair,
like this.
fair,
you get.
fair.
So if it's not, maybe I can do maybe house party maybe. But if it's club, I'm avoiding it. Like
To the
first of all,
best
fake
of your
alcohol
ability.
too.
Yeah.
Like, fake
Yeah.
alcohol too is
It's
like
there.
let's not even get started on that.
Every birthday that you do, you will just have dinner. That's another thing
Yeah,
about Dammy.
only
Like, I've
dinner.
noticed only
Well,
we
it
now
won't make
force
sense for him to go to the club.
We now force him that, okay, Dammy, let's just go out.
Yeah,
Take
so
I
I
said,
mean-
if you see
around.
Dammy out after 10 p.m., the person is
Yeah.
very special to him.
No, it's very special, and only when I'm on set, to be honest. So, I think I've lived the life already. I don't want to live it again. Like from let's say when I was like 17
Yeah.
to 24, 23, like I was always
Outside.
like, and it's not like I had any money. I had zero money in my
But you
bank
were there,
account,
sha.
but I was there. I was drinking too. I got to supper. I was even licking ice. Most times I just wanted my mouth to just be moving. I'll just take ice. I just throw it inside. I'll just licking ice. So yeah, I was always one guy. I was always that guy that that Quilos I have to enter.
Little
So one
Dammy.
day my friend my cousin just told me that he has 200K that he wants to go and ball. And that time 200K was
that
was
year.
plenty money. So we just enter Quilox like this. That's how we order one drink. When the drink finish, like someone that starts the liquor, so we just want
I mean, yeah, sure, there.
side. So a lot of these things that, because I'm from Ibadan, right? Like in Ibadan, like that, there was no club for me at all. Maybe daytime there were
There
actually
are no clubs in Ibadan at
there
all.
were, but
Or that
like
you just-
obviously I didn't know I could enter now.
Yeah,
Like,
and you were young.
I was young too,
What uni
so
did
there
you
were
go to?
daytime parties. I went to Redeemers University.
Where's Redeemers? In
You're even a church boy.
It was
You're supposed to
it was
be.
in Redemption Camp. Then they
You're supposed to be a
moved the-
church boy, rather.
Obviously, you know the ones now. But there was Redeemers University. Redeemers University is in Redemption
Yeah, I
Camp,
know.
right? But they've moved it to Osun State. So I only did like 1 or 2 years in the Osun State. But Redeemers was cool. You know, actually graduated with honors too. But I went to.
Yeah, when these glasses.
No, I was good. Trust me, see, nobody knew I was good in school. That's the first thing. So I was like undercover. Because now this is what happened, right?
You will now play.
Let me tell you, the first from my 100 level to 300 level, I was playing. But like my results were always
What
like
did you study, sorry?
bad economics. My results were
You can't be done and study economics. So.
see, my results were on the average. Let's say I was always getting like the first semester 100 level, I had like 1.9 first over 5. Like, that one was even bad. So the second one I got 2.5, third one 3.5. Like people didn't really care about me. People didn't even care about me in my class at all. Like I'm the kind of guy that they don't want to sit down beside because they know that I will copy your work. So that's how fun. That's how I wasn't copying. That's the ideology they had about me. So
But there was no evidence.
there was no evidence. So 400 level first semester I had 5.0. I swear. All the lectures.
That's 100%.
5.0 A. All the only course I had C that did not count was 1G something STL.
That's
One English
100%.
course, yeah, one English course that didn't count towards your
grade.
grades, yeah. But like every other one had A 400 level, and 400 level A is stronger than the rest. So that's how everything that 400 level, that 5.0 just average everything to 3.5.
Oh
So
wow!
I actually graduated with 3.57.
Oh. So if you applied yourself earlier,
If I applied myself earlier and I graduated with maybe 4.4, it's the same thing.
okay, fair. It's from 3 point. It's true.
It's 3.5 to 4.5
Yeah.
now. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Right.
So people next semester now, this was 400 level first semester. The second semester, everybody wanted to sit down beside me. The lecturer started calling me to the office that, how did you do it, Dammy? Before you know, everybody was really focused on me in class, this one, that one. Like,
did you make you uncomfortable?
Yes, very uncomfortable because like we casted now, like we were only like 3 that had, only like 2 or 3 that has 5.0 in the whole.
Wow.
Whatever,
They were like, this Dammy from where?
Do you get? And me, I was still trying to hustle. Like I would enter Ebony Live TV. So I've never said this story anywhere. So I knew one guy that was doing BTS for Ebony Live, right? So this man, I met this man. I know why I met him. I can't remember. So he said I could come and work for him. So it was the BTS guy. So imagine me working for the BTS guy. My own salary was maybe like 5K per month.
I was going to say that.
So
it would be a cut of BTS.
I was doing it because I was enjoying it. So at this point, this was when you see them that the Freeze, Toke Makinwa, one Bolanle, girl like this. No, not Bolanle. Just Bolanle. I don't know.
That was a Moments with Mo.
Yeah. So it was Moments with Mo. So Mo was also So I had one blog. Like if you go online, you'll see it's blogspot.dammytwitch.com. So I was always posting the pictures from there. It was that time I realized that the Freeze like loved buying watches and all of that. So I was always taking BTS. Like I would get bus from Redemption Camp to Ikoyi. Then from Ikoyi, I would see another car that would take me. My allowance per week was 7,000 naira, so I was making sure that I was partitioning it.
So was that your first entry or introduction
into?
See
how we've entered the episode. Dammy.
I feel if you start asking questions, everything will scatter. Let me help you enter.
I need a clear timeline. So at what point, when did you now start and say, okay, you told us that you grew up in Ibadan, you then went to uni, you were going up and down. But at what point was it like, oh, I'm actually interested in this photography, videography?
So I've not even gotten there. So now,
so this BTS that you were taking, that you were going every whatever.
Okay, so I was still like, don't scatter your timeline, right? Let me leave that one in the middle. Let me go to the beginning.
Yeah. Hello, Dammy. Nice to meet you. So and this Twitch, why? You had a Twitch.
So that now you're even taking me back again. Okay, so let's go back again. So there was a group called House of Twitch. All the stories, nobody has it though.
That is why you are here.
F&S.
Okay, you know what?
You're speaking to your friends.
So there was this group called House of Twitch. They were into like fashion shows, runway, all of that. So everybody in the group had Twitch behind their names.
Okay.
So it was Ayotunde Twitch, something Twitch, one was Dammy Twitch.
Okay.
Everybody had that kind of identity, right? The show wasn't doing so well, but to an extent, like you realize how many shows are in Nigeria that they don't have to be doing so well online.
Yeah.
But offline, a lot of people know about it. Like a lot of grassroots people know about it.
Parties out there, Michael Landers and
so like we could pull like 200 models to come and audition easily. Like
how old were you guys?
I was like 17, 18. Around that age. So we could pull like a lot of people. So we're doing these shows every year, right? Fashion designers will showcase, then we'll give a model Miss Ideal Nigeria. That was the name. So it was House of Twitch presents Miss Ideal Nigeria. So there was like a title for the winner. So I think we got like a few sponsors to do it for us. We're doing it in Ikate. Okay. At that time I didn't even know Ikate was Ikate. I actually didn't know anywhere in Lagos. So I was sure getting there. So I was not even getting paid, but like I didn't realize that you could get paid for anything. I was just enjoying.
I swear, I know that phase.
Like I didn't know there was payment for things. Like
I want to do this. Yeah.
You get so. This was actually the first time I actually entered Lagos, but I wasn't inside Lagos like that. So that was where I got Dammy Twitch from, right? Then I now left the whole House of Twitch, whatever, but I still maintained Dammy Twitch.
But why did you leave House of Twitch?
I think there was a year they didn't do it at all. So everything just really died down like that, and they stopped doing it. Yeah. They might still be doing it right now, I don't know.
But are you still friends with the people that you were in the group with?
So the owner, so I'm kind of related to the person, the founder. Okay. So after, everybody just felt like, Dammy has taken the Twitch name from us, so you get. But like, I don't know.
No, but now see, Dammy is giving you guys credit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll never take that away from them. You get. So after I was in school, me and my friends started learning how to edit. This was before I even started photography. We just started learning how to edit. we'll just go to Final Cut. We're using Final Cut Pro. So we'll start editing. Then I started getting better. I felt I was getting better. So then, and I started taking pictures. So there was this, so once in a while, I'll use that guy's camera in that BTS place to be taking pictures for him. I didn't have my own camera, but like I was just taking pictures. Then my uncle now gave me a camera, right? Because I saw him using it during Christmas party. So I was like, uncle, give me your camera now. Shall gave it to me. So he gave me my first camera. I started using it, started enjoying, started taking pictures of nature in school, whatever. And I started editing it. Then before you know, so there's an artist called Ichaba. Right. So now, Ichaba was in Ibadan. So now in Ibadan, people knew me, but they didn't know me as a photographer. They just knew me that they've seen me around. It wasn't a thing where I wasn't popular, but they just see me around. They didn't know my name, but they just know that they've seen me.
I know this boy,
So.
But you also have a familiar face, though. You're one of those.
Do you get? Yeah. So Ichaba now would always take me around them. Dremo, Flow Wolf. These guys. Now, at this time, Dremo, Ichaba, they will go to Lagos and go and chill with David. They will not come back to Ibadan. All of us.
What year was this?
This was like 7 or 8 years ago, 9 years ago anyway. So they will come back to Ibadan. I will see them as Omo. I was looking like chai. I want to be like these guys though. So before you know, Ichaba took me to Ichaba. I just followed Ichaba to Lagos. Or it was in David's house one day. He called me to David's house that I should come now. So I was shot there. Obviously, nobody knew me from anywhere, any jackson. So I just did my own lane.
So that was the first time that you met?
I didn't even meet David. Wow. So I was just in David's house without even meeting him first. So now, before you know, I now met Sam Frank, actually. So now, this is what happened, right? I started meeting these people. I met Latif first before even David, right? Because I think Latif was going to my gym, High Fitness. So I was going to High Fitness that time. I was just going. Gym? I was just going. No. There's something called poverty packs, and it's real, right? Trust me. Like when
you don't eat,
nothing was there. I was not eating nothing. I was trying measuring this food small, and that gym they walk. Like at least I'll use gym to just.
Go buy. Okay.
I can't remember who paid for subscription for me, but like at that time, all those things were not expensive like that. Like
it's not like now.
Now
it's crazy. Anyway, so I should organize a photo shoot for everybody. That free photo shoot to this same TBS. There's one photo studio at the back, this same complex. There's one photo studio at this back of this place. Like where that BRT bus stop. There are complexes. There are a lot of shops there. So there's one photo studio there that I rented. Used my money to rent. I rented lights, rented camera. I called everybody to come and do photo shoots.
So who is everybody?
Dremo came, Latif came, Ichaba came, Folarin came. I think Flow Wolf came. So like Asha did this photo shoot. Asha posted it on my page. Everything tagged them. I think maybe one or two people put it on their story or whatever. I was happy that I've done my own page. So I was always trying to invest in myself to just see.
At least show you're working.
So now. That's how and I started shooting for I think Mayokun. I took pictures for Mayokun too, I think. I can't really remember the full story, but I know that Asha took pictures for people. Then Esana invited me to his house. That's okay. I have a gig for you, right? Lagos Marathon. Help me take videos of David at Lagos Marathon. I knew I was not the only one, right? Taking videos for David. Obviously, they will have someone already.
Yeah.
So now. I don't want to mention the person name, but this person took videos that day. I also took videos that day. They like my videos. I actually rented a camera to take video. I rented the camera for about I think 25k or 15k. I rented it. I made the video. They said they liked my video and they want me to go on African tour.
Just like David. That.
Yeah,
so had you met? So at the point where you did the marathon,
David
had
you
met?
You just knew I was on stage with him.
But you didn't. You guys
hadn't met properly.
No, like this is Dammy, this is David. No,
just okay.
It was just
Asa that said, Dammy, come and work, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So I made the video that day. They liked my video. They said it's time to go on tour.
Just like
to
that.
Go on tour. I don't have camera. The camera my uncle.
Are you not even in school?
The camera my uncle gave me is photography. No, so at this time NYC.
Okay. Okay. Well, class then, shall you have signed for you?
First of all, this is what I did. I went to NYC camp. First day of NYC camp, I went to the camp. Second day, I don't know how I did it. Someone in that camp, I met him. He told me how you can do leave off something, health something.
That's the one.
I spent 2 days in camp. Third day I was out. I came back on the last day.
What state?
Lagos.
Okay.
So I walked it to Lagos too. My mom found someone that. So in fact, this was of the crazy thing, right? My mom called 3 people to walk it for me. The 3 people called back that they walked it. So she don't even know who to say thank you to. So
somebody shall
now
did
we don't know who. Or we shall know that.
Isha walked.
Somebody did it.
So I got to camp. I left camp. Then during this period, we were always traveling for shows around Thursday nights. Like it was always mostly Thursday nights, and my CDS was Thursday. No, my CDS was always Thursday. Every week, like where you have to go.
Yeah.
So at that time, there was no fingerprint.
Yeah.
It was just sign.
It was just signing.
So some people will even sign for other people. But like every week, CDS was Thursday. We were always traveling mostly Thursday nights. Now I still work the place I work to there. So now let me tell you another job I had before this NYSC first. I was a drone pilot. So I was doing drone pilots for a construction company. It was called FCC.
Oh wow.
Fountain Construction Company. So I was doing someone introduced me like blue. Yeah, you see them mostly in Shoki, all those places, yeah. But anyways, I was taking drone images for them. So drone images that were so they called me that, Dammy, we need drone images to design the road. Now me, I thought it was just normal. I thought it was just normal pictures. So me, I'll take the drone, go and take normal pictures. Then I explained to me that no, they want to be able to get the actual measurement of the road from the images. So there's actually a software that will allow you. So if you take like 500 images of the road, put inside the software will bring it out as one image.
Oh wow.
So now I did it for the first time. They liked this. They paid me 1 gig, 200K. I was like,
what?
I was confused.
Even now, that is not
like
bad.
That 1 gig that I saw, it was cash. They were always paying me in cash. It was not even, there was nothing like transfer. Sometimes 100, sometimes 200. Like, that's how they were giving me. Then it got to a time they didn't have projects. So now, me waiting like 6 months, no money. Like, I already used all this money to buy camera, buy this, buy that one.
Okay, so when you were going on tour, you now decided to buy?
No, I didn't still have camera. So let me explain. I've bought something, but this thing could not do the tour yet. That's that one. So now Asha said, okay, no. So the son of the owner now called me that, he has his own personal gig. Do his own. And I said, come and take the images. So just know that when they pay me that 200, I'm also still renting drone. No? It's not my drone. Yeah, so I actually gathered all that money and bought my own drone. That's what I did, you get. So now the son now called me and I said, he has this gig. So the guy used me for like 5 gigs. Time to pay, no payment.
Joy.
Now, and I went to go and meet the person in the company that I knew that was always giving me the cash. This is what happened. I said, when you were collecting this, you not come and tell me that. Till now, I not received that money. I can remember I calculated that money in USD.
That would almost
2K.
be, bro.
Everything was 2K that time in USD.
Kai.
They paid me was 700. It was only me 700K. Everything was 2K that time. I was like,
sorry.
I mean, I'd already spent the money in
your head. Of course
now.
So me, when the money was piling, I'm like, is this still going to be cash? Because I saw the cash should not be like. So I was just saying this money will come. When I waited months or more. This money not come on. I was down bad. I was staying in my cousin's house, so I wasn't paying for rent still.
At least.
I was still down bad. Like, the only thing that saved me in Lagos was that my mom bought like a Toyota Yaris for me. That was manual. So she got it from a friend in Ibadan, I think for like 400K or something. So she
at least you didn't have to pay for transport.
That's why I took to Lagos. So every time in Lagos, I think it made me very useful because even after my NYC camp, whatever, before I started working for Director Q, right? So, in fact, let's do African Tour first. That's before Director Q.
Yeah.
So, now,
Dammy has taken over our podcast.
No, so African Tour now, right? So, African Tour, no camera. It's very stupid to rent a camera for almost a month.
Yeah.
You don't even have the money. They are paying you $300 per gig, right? Think about it. To rent camera go long because the days you guys are not shooting anything, you still have to pay for the rent.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. She said, what can I do? So I took one. The camera my uncle gave me. The video he shoots is very, very bad. It was only for pictures mostly, right? So he gave it to me. It was already with me. I traveled with it. This is what happened. I was using an iPhone that time. So I noticed my iPhone had better quality than
The camera.
So I'll take the... No, let me tell you why.
iPhone.
I actually showed the entire tour on my iPhone.
I feel like I even know this tour, but I don't know if I'm tripping. Is it on YouTube?
What?
This video, is this... maybe this wasn't you.
No, so it was always posting on his Instagram. It wasn't a YouTube thing.
Okay.
So... Every show, I'll hold the camera like this.
You pretend as if you're using the camera.
I'll not put the iPhone on top.
I didn't even think of that.
So nobody knew that you were using your phone.
Nobody knew.
And you were editing on.
I think the only person that found out at that time was Ubi Franklin. So one day he asked me what I said, I'm using my phone. He's like, Right?
I really.
So anytime Ubi says me, it'll be like, Dammy, I remember those days. Anyway, so this is when me and David now became close, right? This African tour, then me and him just became close during the African tour.
So you guys now met obviously officially.
Yeah, then we knew each other well. Like we've been through a lot of experiences. We got stuck in one country together, like a lot of things. Like we're in Cameroon, for example. That's how we missed our flight or so. We were just stuck there. The next flight was in 6 days. I swear. Who saved us? So we were just stuck for like 4 days. The 5th day is that sent a jet, or this 4th day or so. That just sent a jet for us, and then we left the country, right? But it was very bad. Like it wasn't Cameroon. We were in Congo, something. I think it was Congo Brazzaville.
And then no English language barrier.
So we had to now take a flight to Cameroon. Then actually, some people left us there. Some people made their flights. But when we got to the airport to fly, all our tickets were bad, were wrong. Something was wrong. So this was the one time I knew David had a good heart.
Yeah.
David had a flight to whatever. It was remaining me and maybe 2 other people.
And he stayed with you guys.
Shah stayed with us.
No,
So yeah, that was first.
My goats.
My God. You felt you were like, oh yeah, my God.
Because you could have actually dipped. Are you joking?
Yeah, everybody dipped. Iko dipped. Esa dipped.
You have to call them out.
A lot of people dipped.
For different reasons now. Like,
we're just stuck there. So obviously, yeah. So from there, I now met Ichaba. Now introduced me to his brother, Director Q.
That's so crazy.
They're brothers.
Yeah.
Did you know?
No.
No. What the heck?
That's crazy.
Ichaba introduced me to his brother, Director Q. No, at this time, I finished the tour. I have my own car. I'm very valuable.
And people are seeing
Q just came from UK, right? Also, one thing you should know, all this BTS footage I was shooting for David, I never posted anyone. I was just like, social media was not in my head at all.
But he would post and say shot by.
Yeah,
Twitch,
sometimes,
okay.
yeah. And at that time, I already had the Dammy Twitch identity. There was no finding a new name for me or whatever.
No.
So I was never active on social media at all. So I didn't even think that I could be posting. So now, I was just hustling. Like I was money motivated. I was not trying to tell other people that this is what I do or whatever. So anyways, Chaba took me to his brother, Director Q. I was like, how can I... Now I'm an editor. I know how to edit. So Sha started giving me a few gigs to edit. So Sha edited 1 or 2 videos for him. He liked it. And there was one thing he did one time that paid me. So what was my editing fee again? I think it was like 30K.
Oh wow.
So give me 30K, I'll edit. Like any money anywhere and where
you just collect it, Sha, as long as
it was fine. And me, I was so valuable in his team that every shoot I'm the one that picks him up. Well, he wasn't living in Lagos, he was living in UK, but he just moved to Lagos, so he didn't have a car. Yeah, so I know that they cannot leave me to go to set. I'll try to go to set. I'm the one that will carry camera. I'll find a video for you guys so that you guys can put it there. You guys set it. I'll carry, not even camera, I'll carry the speaker. It's cute that it's carry camera. I'll carry the playback. So anyway, I was always important. And that thing you should also understand that my laptop was not all that great. It wasn't that good. So anytime he gives me footages to edit and all that, the exports can take like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Just to export first. So anyways, I shall finish. There was one time I finished one edit and told me that I did not like it.
Hey,
And it pained me.
I'm sorry.
Should I tell you what he now said? He now said that I owe him one. So now the next money I can get is from the next 2 projects, because now the next one has to be free.
Yeah.
Because it's not like that one. So I didn't see that as a big deal. But thinking about it this year now and everything, as people when someone works, it doesn't matter if you like it or you don't like it. You have to pay. Like
Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair.
so anyway, Sha, that was how I met Kyo, whatever. Then before you know, I shot a visualizer. I shot my first music video. So
What was your first?
my first music video was on tour. Actually, the African tour.
Okay.
So my first music video was Ajay.
Oh,
DMW Ajay.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we're in
Okay.
Senegal, right?
Okay.
We're in Senegal, and they was like, Senegal is so beautiful that. So at this time,
Ah,
we
that
had
was my
another
song.
guy. They had another film guy, because my hand was not strong yet. So they were always flying one guy from Canada. They were always flying this guy to Nigeria to come and film for David. So you get me. I was not complaining. I was trying learning from what
Abi.
he was doing.
Yeah.
Abby.
Them, they thought I felt bad. I can't lie. There was a point that they actually thought I felt bad that they were flying. I said in my head, I was like,
Please, oh.
I'm just learning.
Like-
You get so. This guy was also in Senegal with us. So it was me and him filming. So it was good because David could get like from 2 different angles.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
And then you could also learn.
do you guess? So the guy had his camera and his gimbal in Senegal with him. So me too, I was there. So it was actually directed by me and him. So it was so David said, let's shoot Ajay here. Then I flew. So Perosi was already with us. Perosi came to Senegal with us. Because during that tour we still went to Nigeria and came back. It wasn't like we were just out of the country for 1 month, you get. So Perosi now came to Senegal. I think Yonda came to join us.
Yonder, wow.
Yonda came to join us, then we shot Ajay in Senegal. Just one camera setup, no lights, nothing.
Crazy.
We shot it
that
there.
was outside.
Yeah, we shot it. That was my first ever video. Edit was nice, whatever. In my head, I was so happy for myself, you get.
Okay,
So at that time, obviously, that wasn't really a thing I could have used to enter the industry, because the video was not all that great, but to me, it was great.
Yeah.
So at that time, I was still editing for Q. So before you know, I shot
Were
a
you editing for
visualizer.
anybody else or just Q?
Just Q.
Okay.
Also, you should know that I never posted anything.
Yeah,
So now it was a kind of industry for me where people
If you know, you know.
only know me.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
word of mouth, yeah. So now, I shot a visualizer for me. So it was a cover I did for Nonso Amadi. What was the name of that blonde song of Nonso Amadi?
Tonight?
You guys know it. Yeah, Tonight. So me and Okun did a cover for Tonight. So I did the video to the cover. So we went to Ikoyi Bridge, shot something. Went to Oriental, shot something. Before people started knowing me. Before I started shooting for me, I started shooting for. I'm not started shooting for David at all. I think my David's first video was. Actually, I can't remember. Like his own
Surely
video.
think.
So you guys can
think.
tell me the songs that were way back.
It wasn't.
Aye.
It wasn't.
I didn't shoot Aye.
It wasn't the Chinese one.
The best
The
was the
best.
best was the best
Was
before
it-
Jowo.
It was the same album now.
Okay, but I don't know which video dropped first. But if it was that,
Oh,
no,
so it was from.
my first video for David was Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a Wonder Woman.
Yeah, so I met a lot.
Honey,
I met a
baby.
lot of. I met a lot of incredible women during that period.
Yeah, that was actually a nice video.
Yeah.
What
No,
else would you say?
you have to do feminist.
Oh,
So yeah, that was my first video. So that was the first time I also entered London, because they now flew me to London. I think that was the second time I entered London.
But
See,
wait, sorry. I want to ask before we get to you. Go to
See, I was begging Dammy to ask you a
wait,
question.
before we get to you go to London, when you knew that you were going on tour, sorry to take us back. Were you shocked? Were you like, oh my god, like I can't believe I'm about to go on tour?
I was shocked though. I won't even lie. And again, my passport was 32 pages or something. So at that time,
There was space.
there was plenty space to get. Then after tour, passport was full.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on.
'Cause Nigeria, like they stamp everywhere for Africa. Like it's not like UK or the US that you can
one
live
way.
without stamping. Like it's literally in their system. But Africa, they like stamping.
They must have.
You don't stamp. You're not going in.
Anyway, so my passport was now full. After the tour and after a few other countries, because we still went to other countries. So another 64 pages. So from there, but yeah, I was actually very happy when. What's it called? When they told me I was traveling. Was that the question I wanted to
Okay,
break?
yeah, London.
Okay.
Okay, so can I ask a question
Yeah.
too? Oh, thank you, Dammy, for giving me the mic. Okay, obviously you've been doing a lot of, music videos and all of that. We've heard this story of how, in short, you're an industry boy. Long as short of the story.
Industry what?
Industry boy.
Industry boy.
Industry boy.
What's that mean?
Industry boy, an industry baby.
But then you've also done like shoots for brands, Tecno recently.
Yeah. So the brown one, how did I even start?
Yeah, like how did you know that you had that talent?
So that's the
in
thing,
you?
right? If someone should ask, let me use one quote to enter. If someone should ask you that, teach me the way to enter this industry, there's no way.
There's no way.
See, trust me when I can tell you.
There's no way.
The way I came up is not a normal way. Like there's no book anywhere that will tell you that this is the way, right? Like it's really difficult to actually get into this industry. Just be hopeful that your time will come.
I swear.
Just be very hopeful that your time will come. One person can change your life.
Literally.
You get easily. You get, but obviously, like the person cannot force to change your life.
Exactly.
Before I started working with Davido, other people working with him.
I was going to say you were not just waiting.
Exactly. I was a drone pilot. Yeah, I was doing.
That they didn't pay you.
Yeah, I swear.
And you
So
were in
now-
school as well.
Now the guy is messaging me saying, "Oh, because now he does fashion designing." The guy,
the son that
the
did
son,
pay.
Has he
so
forgotten?
That's the side also. That's the side also.
Has he forgotten
There was
what
one day he
happened?
messaged me saying, "Oh, can you get some of your artist friends to wear?"
You said?
I never
As he
replied.
paid you
I never
700k.
reply. There's one person in that office that is on social media that will see this thing, but she should call me later. But yeah, I was just like, so it was like, can I get some of my artist friends to wear his clothes?
No,
I was like,
anyway.
really? I didn't even answer him. Anyway, so there was never like one route, right? So now think of commercial now, for example, right? How I started shooting commercials. I think the most solid answer I can give you to that is actually Davis too. You know why? Because the first big brand I ever worked with was Infinix.
Okay, yes, you showed
Now-
that ad, yes.
Infinix was I was shooting music videos, like good music videos at this point, right? So people in the Infinix brand, they knew me already. They only knew me for this music video guy. So when Davis' team said, "Oh, we want to work with Dammy on this ad,"
Yeah.
Dammy knows how to shoot David, his angles, whatever. They
Period.
didn't push back. You get, like, at the end of the day, right? I wouldn't say it was just handed over to me.
Yeah.
Because
Of
at
course
the end of
not.
the day, a brand will not give
Agree
someone
to
to
shoot.
shoot.
Yeah, like if your work is
Or
not
spend
up
money,
to...
or spend money if
Jimmy.
it's not up to.
Yeah.
So that was a very major TVC for me. Before that, there were like maybe one or two TVCs, but they weren't really major. The budgets were not really crazy. You get. So from there, before you knew that year, I shot for Infinix, I shot for Tecno, I shot for Nestle, Coca-Cola,
Bet Niger.
Goldimon,
Oh, wow.
Nido.
You don't post.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
You don't post.
So then from there, so a lot of live shows started calling me. COVID year now entered.
Oh.
Oh.
So when COVID year entered, a lot of live shows, MTV,
Cha, cha,
Jimmy
cha,
Fallon,
cha, cha, cha.
Grammys, like so. A lot of these people now came after. So after COVID year was like a hit
It was hot.
because it got to a point where people could stop flying their people in to shoot the
Yeah.
adverts.
Yeah, because you're
Yes, because you're
here.
here.
So now they couldn't
That
fly
makes
people
so
in
much
because
sense.
of COVID.
Yeah.
So now we have to look for local talent. So looking for that
It was
local
a blessing
talent now
for
was
you.
now during COVID year, obviously everybody was in the house, but immediately after, people could not still like when we were
Oh, yeah, because
curing,
everywhere was open now.
like not everywhere was open, so it was just an eye opener that to a lot of brands that there were a lot of local talent.
Yeah.
So from there I
Good.
started having like a lot of like crazy clientele. Till now I still work with most of them, so it was just a crazy period for me, and that's how I started choosing a lot of crazy stuff.
Wow. And then you now got into your first film, your short film, 2023.
The one you did not watch.
I mean, and I really enjoyed it. So the film was about...
Thank you.
was about domestic violence. So it was about the effects of what domestic violence does to a family. And I think the dad was always hitting the mom. And obviously the children were aware and used to see it all the time. Eventually, I think the mom died.
I've seen you watch this thing.
In cinema.
Yeah, I know. I'm jealous.
She watched it clear like
I know.
Eventually, I think the mom died, and then it ended at her burial, like when they were leaving the burial,
yeah.
which I thought was like a cliffhanger, cause like I mean, obviously, her dying Is it? But
So she tried. She tried in the
She tried.
explanation. So in the explanation, she gave 70%.
Okay, that's
But
okay.
also, before
Yeah.
you now go, once you explain again, now also tell us what the inspiration was behind.
Yeah.
Did you write it yourself?
No. So it was a story I saw that my friend put on social media, like just a short story. Short story was called Rat Killer. So it was about a child that.
Yes, the daughter. Somebody poisoned somebody.
Yeah.
So
So it was, the name of the story was Rat Killer, right? It was about a child really seeing what's going on in her family, right? And how this thing was affecting her. And then she was always seeing a guy that sells Rat Killer every time on her way back home. But the Rat Killer guy was always promoting his products like, you get that noise where they disturb you for a house. Buy this one now.
Yeah.
This one, they stop every noise. So the child did not even plan to poison the dad. The child just thought the Rat Killer would stop the beating from happening anymore. So the child now bought the Rat Killer. We didn't show it, but obviously there was eye contact between the Rat Killer guy and the child. So we just saw the child stretching poison to the mom in the kitchen. And that was where it stopped. And the next thing you see is the mom's burial.
Jesus.
That's why she was like... So people in the cinema were very angry.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the
How
mom
long? How long was the?
30 minutes.
Yeah.
So you won't put it on like
YouTube. My own question though was that is it that she ate the poison by mistake, or that she knew that she was going to?
That's up to you to decide.
Yeah, because
Whether
if
she
you make,
tried.
I'll never tell you my own secrets.
Whether she tried, let me give you my two options. Maybe she tried to kill the dad and like he always said, "Are you mad?" and beat her to death, or she thought, you know what, let me just end it for myself right now.
Yeah, I feel like she may have ended it for herself.
That's up to everybody
I
to.
don't know, Sha,
take.
but like, why would she do that and leave her kids?
You can't know. Sometimes.
I don't know, but I think that she definitely maybe ate it, but she dished the food and maybe ate it by mistake. That's my
Mistake.
mistake.
No, me, I think either she tried to and he caught her and
decked her.
No, if
the
he
end.
decked that, they would have arrested him now. They will know that he's the one.
They will know that he's
So
the one that
so the man was at the burial.
but still it's
also,
Nigeria.
Like, this is Nigeria.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
like,
sure.
So
yeah.
But anyway, so I'm trying to expand into a series with
this same
my
I hate it
friend.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the series will be called I Hate It Here, but it will be different instances of people hating it somewhere.
Okay, like,
So the first
like Black
episode,
Mirror.
yeah. So the first episode will be this one, and other episodes, like 4 more episodes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That'll be interesting.
I like
Nice,
that.
yeah. So at least at that time you can watch the first episode.
Thank you so
the
much.
first episode will not go to waste.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I want to go back to you going to London for the first time.
Okay, so
Why?
my first time in London was actually Wonder Woman. It was Davy's first show in London at O2 Brixton. Is it Brixton?
Yeah.
That was the first time he brought Wiz out. So
I
I'll tell you
don't
one
remember any
interesting
of this.
story, right? I watched it from the crowd. That's the first story. So
How'd you get there?
So let me tell you one very interesting story, right? So as I told you, there was this guy from Canada that was filming for David. So me, when they bought David bought my ticket to London. When they bought my ticket to London, I already had it at the back of my head that I'm not the main filmmaker here.
Yeah.
So let me not
Abby, and just enjoy my trip.
even the area they put me in London, say everything. I don't know. I don't see the packaging. I say okay, I'll still take it now. Air Morocco, I even take go London. I think they were doing a deal with.
That is not okay.
They were doing a deal with Air Morocco that time. So I was one of the people that entered deals. They even made us post pictures on our social media. That, I love flying with Air Morocco. Man, I remember me and TJ. We now tagged Air Morocco. So they use all of us to tag Air Morocco. Why them they took either jet or something.
I mean, that is not okay.
So now, Asha got to London, Sha. I already saw the thing. I just called my friend or Mike that, do you have tickets for this?
So your Mike as in the comedian.
Yeah. He's not a comedian.
What is he? Motivational speaker.
He's a speaker. That's what I'll say. It's just like saying the truth. That's
Please,
what
you now called your friend.
So you now, I now called him that, do you have tickets? So that I'm outside. Because I already messaged 1 or 2 people in Davis camp. Nobody replied me.
But they put you on the
Plane.
So I was wondering why you did not reply me, yes. But anyways, Asha said, it's fine. I know. See, at that time, there's no complaining too much.
Yeah.
To be fair.
So Asha called him like that. Are you in the concert? When I asked the for tickets, he was confused. You need ticket. I need ticket. So he brought tickets for me outside. Because cold, they catch me outside. It was around January or so in London. So that cold was... At that time, I didn't even really have jacket or whatever. That cold was... that cold was giving me... But he actually brought me inside. I watched the show from there. I saw when Wiz came out. You should know that David just finished the show in Lagos. I was the one that filmed that one in Lagos. Him and Wiz coming out soon.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That clip that was there. I filmed it. So... Sha entered the show. I watched it. Then we now got to... This was before African tour. This was actually before African tour. It's crazy. So the African tour, I think it was... Because it was scattered. It was
maybe before and after?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when we now got to Rwanda, that was the first part of the tour. Bizu was there. Bizu was there too. Esa was... Everybody was there. So David now squashed everything that happened in the... London, that's sorry about what happened, that everything was chaotic, this one, that one.
My go.
So that was why we cleared that one shot. Because he said he noticed the way I was squeezing face. And he said, no, for sure, no. He said he knew I was feeling the type of way that you can see is that, for example, I think they were watching a video that the guy shot and I walked out of the room. So
hey, yeah, sorry.
I think David noticed me walking out of the room.
At least he noticed.
Yeah, so he noticed me walking out of the room. So when everything had cleared, I said, Dammy, I saw you walk out of the room. I know why you did it. That I know it's because of London, this one, that one. Everything squashed there. All of us said, nice one, we hug each other. You get so...
At least you felt validated.
Your
feelings were...
And you get... Because that cold was plenty.
How would it be? Are you joking, January?
I was standing outside O2 Brixton
like this, you be shaking.
But anyways, yeah, so... When I now started shooting a lot of videos, a lot of music videos for artists, a lot of commercials.
You shot the best now, Abi.
Yeah, I shot the best.
That was actually a good video.
So for him, I shot the best.
Chinese.
At that time, videos were not even that expensive. But now videos are crazy. Jeez.
Yeah. And this is all within 10 years.
No, I just started shooting 5 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I just started shooting.
Okay, yeah.
All those before, it was just photography, me trying to sort out.
Just within 5 years.
I was doing BTS more than 5 years ago, but like...
Actual videos
was like 5 years ago, I guess.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So 5 years in the game. And you've already been featured on Forbes.
Hey, my celebrity friend.
When you got that email, how did you feel?
So you actually have to apply.
Okay.
Right? Like, it's not a situation where they will just find you and call you. These 30 people in Africa. These people don't have time to...
No, seriously.
These people don't have time to go and start scouting the ends of the world for something. So at least like more than 5,000 people will apply. For sure, you get. So you apply, then if you've been... There are different selection processes. Like, it's a lot. Like, the first one, they'll first tell you to go and bring police reports. This one, that one, this one, another one. Then there's another one again. Referrals, this, that. Like,
it's a long process.
It's a long process.
So with all this process, they still always have people on their list that they're always calling them out.
I was going to say...
No, it was actually one person. It was actually
one person.
No, is that one person that time now?
It's been more than one person.
No. The others, maybe they were doing it and they stopped. Like, but me, I don't know. But me, I know that there was actually one person, and because of that, they started making it really tough. So my year was really, really tough. Like, very, very tough. Yeah. So when they started making
what year
it
was
tough,
yours? Let them know.
2022.
Forbes 30 under 30.
Yeah.
Period.
But when people hear Forbes, the thing is only money. It's not only
yes, now, but impact as well.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
So impact is more important than
of course.
for them, like, because if it's money, then
anybody can. And for them to have also selected, that's why I said, how did you feel when you got the final confirmation? Because for you to have gone through that process, for them to have selected you, it means that your impact is
like you said, 30 people in Africa.
Let me tell you one story that was crazy.
That means as a story.
So when they called me to tell me that, I just woke up. They called me to tell me that, hello, you've just been selected for Forbes 30. I was like, oh wow. That was my expression.
You didn't really understand.
When they played everybody's expression for us, see people screaming.
Oh wow.
I said it's only me that said, oh, I was not embarrassed. There was one person was crying. And
they were feeling it, I mean, but you just woke up.
No, but I was always not. Forget that I just woke up. That was my kind of. I was always like a person.
And that's why
I was never really excited about.
No, but it's like, oh wow, like yeah, that's human now.
Like
yeah.
I was always out with Davido. Like I was see where I started. Like I was never really excited about anything. Like
to be fair,
and I feel that excitement blocks your greatness.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
I think so too.
Being excited about every little thing is a problem. That's what I think.
I agree.
Like I make sure that I'm not excited until the final result has come
out.
Exactly, and okay, you're happy with yourself, you get. But if there's no final result yet, better chill on that your excitement process.
Because like you said, how like you always need to put in the work. Like even when you were going on tour and you didn't have a car, like you could have said you're not going, period. But you still went and used your phone to record. Being excited is key, but you always have to control your excitement, because if you get too excited too early,
I know for sure.
You'll cloud your judgment.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Oh, really?
No, I'm helping you guys now. Let's not be like I'm wasting America.
Really? To be honest, the next question was going to be like, what next big project you're working on, but you've actually told us
No, I haven't.
No, he hasn't too.
So I said I'm working on
true.
But
Yeah.
what
Said
are the
the
next,
film.
like what are we expecting from Dammy Twitch in
So
2025?
So 2024, any of this year, there are two things, right? Either my feature, the feature might enter next year too,
Okay.
right? But at least the process would have started this year. But one thing for sure this year is my photo collection. So one thing I need to say on this podcast is that photography has always been what I wanted to do. It was never videos. But like the way photographers are being treated, were being treated at that time, just made me think that this thing not going anywhere for me.
Yeah.
Like I will go to, like, I've shot a lot of dead people, burial ceremony. Like I don't shoot up close, 20K. That's how much I'll make 5K. I'll make 5K, 15K will be photo book. then the remaining 5K will be profits. Because on that one they pay me like 50K, that one I made like 15K. So I've shot a lot of dead bodies, that one for sure. It rents camera, yeah.
Why not like 68, 58, 100?
Birthday photo shoot.
So there was one woman that was always calling me to come and shoot.
Burial.
Bruh. It was always burial. I think when you're in this kind of hustle mode,
You're not thinking of that.
you're not thinking that
it's
there's
money.
another opportunity for you. Like it's not coming to your head.
It's
That
just okay. Where is the next?
It's just the way you said it. Like that means you went to a lot of funeral.
there was one I did in Nikon, I remember. Like Nami they shoot with the thing for inside the nose line. So
Dammy, are you okay?
no, but it's true now. Like,
But yeah. That's.
But you've done a lot. You're a hustler.
So
So
when
yeah.
you look back
when I look back,
on your journey, what are you like grateful for? What are you grateful for, like at the point that you're at right now?
I'm just grateful that I didn't sell my soul. Like selling my soul is very easy. Is that you're doing yahoo or any of those vices, right? Like obviously I'm robber, all of that. Yes. Like it could have been easy for me to sell my soul.
To be honest,
Like very easy. Like very, very easy.
Yeah, it's not
Like
bad.
Very
not be
honest.
bad. Like it's just to see one guy that wants to break in somewhere that using you as whatever.
that be
or
middleman.
whatnot. Yeah, so like I think because I was educated, so it really helped me
it helped.
also.
Did you
navigate.
graduate?
Yeah, I graduated with someone, I told you.
Oh yeah, you said
Oh,
so
yeah,
actually.
you
Yeah,
can't be
yeah,
forgetting my
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're a smart guy.
Hey, means I graduated too. So what?
Economics. I can't believe that you studied that.
I
You-
actually did. My last semester, econometrics killed it.
What? 5.0.
So yeah, so I was talking about the other thing I was working on this year. You guys stopped me.
Sorry.
So it's
collection.
yes. So the photo collection is called "What If We Lived Among Gods." It will be out in October, right? So it's a collection that tends to preserve African history. So this is the idea, right? The idea is that we are putting African gods living in real life circumstances, right? So now imagine you see an African god in a buka. For example, you see an African god on a rooftop, you see an African god in a downfall. So what if all of us Africans were actually gods, and it's the Western culture that made us dive away from it, right?
That's so cool.
So the idea behind that is that, so now I want to preserve history, what kind of creative way can I preserve history for the next 100 years, right?
Yeah.
If someone sees this my image now in the next 100 years, they can tell who the god is. They can see the attributes of the god. They can see the idea behind the campaign.
And you're taking pictures.
Yeah, so I'm taking the pictures
And
on
then
film.
editing the god into it.
No, so I'm taking models, dressing them up as gods,
Ah.
putting them in real life situations,
Situations.
Ah.
and then taking the pictures on film.
Okay.
I
Right.
can't wait to see that.
Yes, and I'll develop it. So now I'm going to do one of two of every image. So there are going to be 10 images in total. One of two. Once you have the one of two and it's not available anymore, it's going to be available only in one print because they're all going to be hand printed straight from the film, right? So if you want one of the collections in like maybe a very big print,
You have to buy it.
you have to buy the negative. So the negative is that thing. Remember when you were a kid, that thing that has like negative stuff that you can put in a light and see the picture. So once you buy off the negative from me, you have access to develop it in a bigger
Any way you
image.
want
The images are never going on digital in any way or form.
Oh, wow.
This is so
But
cool.
you're going to do a showcase. Like when
Yeah,
you're
I'll do
going
I'll do a
to
private
announce
private.
pictures, no nothing. Like won't be
So
allowed to-
all phones will be left at the door. You come and enjoy
I'll
it.
be there.
There's music. There's whatever. Like I'm not all my what they call it? All my what's it called again?
pictures.
No. So all my exhibitions, right? All my exhibitions, no phones allowed. Right? That's the idea. Like I needed to enjoy the pictures for what it is. You're not coming to come and snap beside my picture. Like and then the values of these images already,
Yeah.
like the process behind taking them, the idea behind it, everything increases the
So
value
what's
of it.
the
So
starting price for one picture?
25k,
Naira.
no USD.
Nah.
So
Let me know if I'm buying.
So obviously my creator will not want me saying all of this here, but like obviously starting price might be 25k, right? It can be higher than that.
Might be.
It depends on
What? Yeah.
what you like. What if during set now, I'm taking the image of one god and maybe playing football, for example, one god playing football, and maybe one small thing happened on set that caused me to spend extra money. That image value has increased.
Okay,
Oh.
I see.
I'm getting
So
that's a
whatever
good price thing.
the story behind your image also increases the
The
image.
value.
Like there's literally a woman that was just lying down on her bed. I think the image sold for like $2.something million. It was this story behind that image
That's so.
that sold it, not the image itself. So
Oh, wow.
so that's why when people say they're taking fine picture, they want to exhibit. It's not by fine picture. It's by story behind it. There's one girl that took a picture of herself every day since when she was maybe 15 or so. That's what the collection is about. So she named all the pictures 1, 2, 3. Like she was naming
Yeah.
them. Every picture is so valuable.
Yes, now because that is a journey.
Yeah.
Part of the
every
journey.
day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No one say yeah, every
Picture
day.
of your face
Every day. Ah,
Yeah.
Can't you remember that time that NFT was getting popular?
Yeah.
Did you ever do NFT?
no.
I never did NFT, but like I had
We
someone
wanted
that
to.
bought NFT for like $1 million. Now it's worth $5.
Hey.
So,
Yeah,
Like,
everything
People
in
thought
that.
digital art would take over.
Yeah,
like, it's
somebody was
impossible,
telling
like-
me everything in that
Impossible.
thing has.
it never
come
made
down.
sense to me
Same.
personally.
Like, huh?
How can you buy something and you don't have, like, you don't physically have
Do you
it?
get?
It doesn't make sense. Like, okay, so one day, like, anybody can just go and take it down
No,
from
like
anywhere.
it's the internet.
Like, it
Like
doesn't
you're
make
buying
any-
something that exists in the internet.
Like-
Doesn't make any sense.
Like,
Just so you're cool.
yeah, just to say I have.
So tell me, how do you guys start podcast?
Anyway, thank you. Actually, Dammy, we're going into the next segment. We stop asking you questions now. You are free. You are free. You are free.
How do we start podcast? Started podcast in uni.
He said how?
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 We started this in
I
uni.
mean, me personally, I was tired of talking on Twitter.
Yeah, we just-
Oh, okay. We're always talking on Twitter.
yeah, we used to
I was
talk about
explaining
music
myself.
because we used to like music.
Yeah.
Did you ever insult any artist?
No, no need.
Oh, okay.
I mean, even if nothing that they don't like, it's not like it wasn't like
one time,
oh.
well, not artist, but
Ah,
one
when I
time,
saw-
Benita insulted me on Twitter.
Oh,
Benita,
that what?
when I'm skinny.
That's what
She
I said.
abused me. Yeah. I can't remember what I said to her. I probably said something to her.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah,
said
she abused me
something.
back.
50-50.
That's
But like,
That's
no,
pretty much
do
it.
me
Yeah, me,
I
I'm
do,
not-
you know?
me,
that's
I'm
the
not-
only time that any
Let me
celebrity
idea.
has dragged me.
And that's why I'm avoiding. So I came here where they can reply me.
Yeah. And then we've been doing this for 5 years.
Okay.
5 and a
Before,
half.
so
5 and a
basically, you did it before. What was the podcast pandemic year? Was it last year?
I think that was 2020. I think that was 2021. I think that's 2021.
No, it was 2021.
Bro,
Actually.
last year is podcast pandemic. This
But
year
no, that's when it started.
pandemic.
But pandemic was definitely last year.
Yeah,
100%. 100%. 100%.
So, but do you think you're going to go on any more podcasts?
I haven't been on any podcast before, so.
Do you want to go on any?
You and most people that come on our show haven't been.
Yeah, we're always there.
I'm not
Like
really open to, but I'm opening. So I'm starting a company called Kadiri Collective, right? I'm launching also in October when the collection drops. So it's about, so there are a lot of things I'm doing couple of things I'm doing in the company, right? The first one is a roundtable. So it's a roundtable of creatives, right? So for example, you can see a Whiskey there. You can see a Jadi Osiberu there. You can see a Kemi Adetiba. Maybe you can now see a Peep Prime. You get? So yeah, I'm putting people that you can't really have
That
seen.
would never be together
Yeah,
usually.
creatives that will just to really talk about their industry and all of that. So it will be like conversation where there's no host.
The day Whiskey is there, let me sit next to him, please.
So there's no host. There's no host. There's no host, but one or two people will have in ears that
to prompt what the conversation, direction conversation.
Yeah, exactly. But like
That sounds fun.
creative industry is
you
one.
can add
To
us,
be
we can
honest.
host this for you. We can be your in-ears.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, what are we listening to? What kind of songs are you listening to,
What kind of
Dammy?
songs do you listen to generally, and what are you listening to right now?
I'm ashamed
Yeah.
of the kind of songs I listen to.
Yeah, tell
I
me.
listen to opera.
As in Ave Maria.
Yeah, like.
This is what happens when you get too much money.
There's no need to be ashamed. It's just a bit strange.
Yeah, you be knocked.
I think because
Just
of the
calm
kind
it
of
down.
because of the kind of work I do. I'm listening to ba every day. I'm editing to the beat. This one.
Yeah,
I need
Fair,
music
sha.
that there's no beats. Like I don't want beats drop when I'm listening to music now.
I'm getting you.
I want spa relaxing music. I want opera. There are a few of these songs.
Who's
Like
your
when I went to-
favorite? What is the English?
Opera.
so she's not opera, but she sings like opera. Aretha Franklin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she has one beautiful song called Nessun Dama. You should listen to it. It's crazy. But anyways, I listen to Anthony Hamilton too.
What else?
I'm not a
Is that so? Those are the people that you're listening to right now.
yeah right now and for the past couple of
That's
years.
okay.
There are
yes.
other people I listen to, but like the two major people are Aretha Franklin and Anthony Hamilton. Yeah. So I just like calm music, right?
Fair.
I can do A&R well for Afrobeat. Though. Like I can tell you this song is going to blow.
Bro,
This song is not going to. Every song that I've told any of my friends that is going to blow has blown.
Agba A and
Ashake, when Ashake had Mr. Money, I can remember even telling Money self that Money, this song is going to scatter. Remember that Mr. Money song?
Yeah,
Mr. Money,
can I be your only? Yeah, that song was crazy. That song was crazy.
That
Like
song
when
was
I
crazy.
listen to that song, I'm like, jeez.
Yeah, that
Right?
song is actually really
And it's
crazy.
crazy because he had that hit, then he went.
Yeah, it just disappeared.
And then he came back.
And
But
I was
yeah.
like, when he came back, I was like, wait, come. And I was going to search for Mr. Money. That I swear it's the same person that, as in, he sounds so different. But like, I swear it's this same Ashake that sang that
Yeah,
song.
same one. But yeah, I'm
So you're good at it now, but you listen to.
And let's
like that.
give a shout out to Davido for doing MSG.
Oh yeah, see, Dammy
Yeah,
really
that's
took
what's
over Kini, but shout out to Davido
Yeah,
for MSG.
MSG.
Shout out to Bobrisky. I really hope that they reduce you, Mommy of Lagos. I don't like what's happening.
I heard they moved him to Kirikiri.
Kirikiri. I hope.
That's
Did
crazy.
you not see
That
that?
should stop.
See,
Yeah, they said
I've
it.
heard one or two things that happen in prison. Trust me, Nigerian prison is not real.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, it's not actually real at all.
I really
like,
hope it's
there's
okay.
a guy in prison. I know someone that came out and told me what he did in prison. Like, once you enter first, there's one guy you have to go and meet first.
Hey.
That guy now can walk around the prison at any time, anyhow, to the gates, outside. When the guy was leaving and the guy said he needs to use ATM to give him money, he said, no worry, I'll go follow you, go ATM. Your guy follow and go ATM outside, enter back to prison. So
Those are
trust
one of
me.
those people that are probably there for life and just have made it.
They've built their relationship.
So probably he will spend money in that prison.
Yes, of
Like
course.
plenty money. They said there's
But you
particular
guys,
so they actually
6
smuggle
months
food in
is
prison too, you know.
crazy.
6 months is
Yeah,
no
but
fair.
So it's good food
crazy.
too, yeah.
No fine. They didn't give him option of paying the fine. But
Well,
Cubana Chief Priest, they
No,
let
but
him
in all
without
fairness,
on bail.
Cubana Chief Priest pleaded
Not
not
guilty.
guilty, and
Yeah.
Bobrisky pleaded guilty.
So the
Plead
case will still be
guilty.
going on.
Yeah. So now they just have to prove that he's guilty or
I
not.
will-
What if Chief Priest says that the money that he was spraying was fake?
money.
Yeah.
That they
Who's
designed
going
this
to
for the
check?
party.
Yeah.
Who's going to check?
There's no
Yeah,
evidence.
It's true.
It's just from picture that they see
There
something
is
spraying.
something flying.
Anyway, praying for Bobrisky. Ira and Rihanna, that was cute.
Yeah, it was
Thames
great.
and Lauryn Hill, that was also really cute.
Thames and Lauryn Hill?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
saw that. I don't know if it was an old video, but I just saw whatever.
And Thames brought out Justin Bieber and
No, that was crazy.
and Whiskey
Levels.
Coachella.
I
Levels.
think
And shout out to
Whiskey was a
Spinall as
surprise.
well.
I think Whiskey was a surprise. Justin Bieber was the one that was meant to come out.
And then maybe he now
No,
showed
So
up.
that's
I
where-
think Wiz was very last minute. He was like, oh.
No, Wiz was a surprise. So
it's-
that's when she saw Wiz. She didn't know Wiz was coming.
really?
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cute, my God.
Yeah.
It was meant to be Justin Bieber. That's why, if you think about it, did Whiskey actually do his best?
I don't know. I can't. I didn't watch the
I didn't
video.
concentrate on that. I just remember about Justin Bieber doing his own
And
verse. Stuff.
Spinall too had his own.
Yeah, it was crazy,
Coachella
man. The
set.
dancers.
The dancers was
Crazy.
really cool. He brought out Tenny and Fireboy as well.
Mm-hmm.
That was really nice. And I like how his set was very crowd appropriate. Like the beats he used, the tempo he was.
You
he
have
was
to
on
adapt.
Was appropriate for the people that he was playing.
Yeah.
To. So yeah, you could
And
tell
you're
that they
still
were
at
vibing with
music.
him, sha.
Yeah.
You tell that they were vibing
You have to adapt.
I think we don't really appreciate DJs enough.
Yeah.
we
in this
don't.
country.
We
Like,
don't.
if a
Because even
DJ is doing a party,
before Spinall did Coachella, he did 4 weeks in Lagos, road to Coachella, where he was practicing and like
Yeah.
playing every weekend in Lagos. And like, we really need to
like
promote
we need
DJ
parties
culture.
where I think the only party I've seen now, that boiler room was in Lagos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's Activity Fest.
No, that boiler room I felt I enjoyed. Like
Yeah, that
I
was
didn't
good.
go, but from the footages I saw,
Yeah.
it looked
Boiler
good.
room is usually that is the vibe that boiler room has, and I
Yeah.
really like that vibe.
But
Let me not
there's
lie.
Activity Fest as well, which is more EDM focused,
Yeah.
I think, and it's huge.
Yeah.
Like, as in its food.
That's one of my.
culture.
Maybe
Yeah.
F&S. If you guys are
You said
interested,
we'll do it.
let's start one.
Anyway, me I've been
That's not
listening
the
Our
to
own DJ party. I've been-
Yeah.
yeah.
like
me, I'm
Culture
ready.
FM. Have you seen that? Have you seen their videos?
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
people
yeah.
that are mixing like different types of songs together, like songs that you wouldn't typically mix together. You've
Oh,
not seen
really?
them.
Yeah, I was
Culture.fm. Go and check them on Instagram.
What's that boiler room reminded me of was Black Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
The way he does his
He
parties
says,
and
yeah.
then people are like around him. Like that's the vibe. Like I like parties where you don't have to segregate yourself.
People.
Ah,
right?
thank
Yeah.
you.
Like why are you going to a party and there's VIP seats somewhere?
why?
Like I went to a party in LA, right, and there was no seats.
That's how it should be, so people can dance.
It was just
Dance.
one bar in the middle,
Yeah.
and
Everybody around.
See, it's
you
your
know
own boys
it's
that
also a
destroyed
Nigerian
Lagos.
thing.
Yeah.
Like majorly.
it's
Unless
actually
because
it's
in
actually
America,
more of a
unless
Nigerian
you
thing.
go to the actual club. If you go to a bar, if you go for any like all
Even if you go to club, you don't need a table. Just
that's what
pay
I'm
to
saying.
enter.
But yeah, but
Stand-
what I'm saying is that like as Nigerians, if we are going to club anyway, okay, you want to sit down with the buffet, it's club, but just normal bars, normal.
Do you know that in
everything.
Nigerian clubs you can't enter and say I want to stand around?
Yeah, no,
you have to
can't.
have a table.
Yeah, you can't. So yeah.
Anyway, me, I'm listening to I Claire by Victor Eddie and Bella Shmurda. I'm listening to Salt by Diverse. I'm listening to Showa by Kiss
Bro,
Daniel.
that song is
Showa.
Baby Showa, pow.
It's a nice song, it's a nice
Guy.
I listened to Young John's album Pot of Gold. It's
Actually,
nice.
want to listen to
I
it.
really
It's
enjoy
really
it.
nice. I
really
like the
like
Ole
that.
sample.
Yes, on yeah.
Oh, photo
I like
Gold.
Young John's writing.
Yeah.
So I actually want to listen. Like another thing, I A&R'd, not obviously for Young John, but like when I heard the song, I knew it was going to blow. That first song that Young John sang,
What is it?
Aquafina.
no,
No, it's not Aquafina.
before
It's-
Aquafina.
I know the one you are talking
No,
about.
come off on my head, no.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Okay, me too. I told you
No,
guys that
I-
song
I
was good.
destroyed that song
I
on
told
my- on my-
you and David.
But,
I
what's it
finished
called?
that song.
But Young John, like you can always tell when a producer is making their own. music.
Yeah.
Young John is like he's really good. I really like Showcase as well. I like Pot of Gold.
I like Tony
Bahamas.
Montana.
I like Tony Montana.
I like Bahamas as well. Yeah.
No, solid project from Young John.
Even when Timeless was dry, I knew Unavailable was going to blow. Unavailable and Feel. Those were the two.
I knew Phil was going to do something.
Yeah.
Did you know Kante was going to blow?
I didn't know, but in fact, Kante wasn't my favorite song initially. In fact, I thought No Competition would do better than it did. Maybe you guys will give us video. I don't know.
Beg them that we should do no competition video.
As in, maybe you guys will
I'm
give
not
us
in
video. I don't
management,
know.
but, like,
Maybe you
can-
pass
I'm
it
sure you
on.
can.
pass
I'm sure
it
you
on
can-
to management.
Yeah, I'm sure you can ginger.
I
I
don't think it's a song that ever
Everyone
needed
is
a
going to
video.
get a video.
No, like we're gone. It's done.
Yeah.
Like I already know. But
I think it should just drop maybe one video and
So which video do you suggest?
I have no idea.
Now you know.
I don't know.
But anyway, as I was saying, no, I actually thought that I didn't. Well, can't say I kind of had a feeling that it would do well, but I didn't know it would do like really well. But I'm happy for Fave. Competition, like I said, I thought it would do
Fave
better.
is good, man. She's such a good.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't add In Love, Ajebo Hustlers and Fave. 10 out of 10.
I like Fave Belong to You.
Yes.
I always love that music, man. You remember that video Clarence shot for that is black and white, like beautifully, wonderful love. Like, I think because we are too many, the artists are too many.
I swear.
So
and every week new
That is
music.
difficult to keep up.
I think we should just accept that we're in an industry now that we have great artists. Enjoy the music you are enjoying.
Period.
Don't
Leave everybody
stop
else.
looking for hits that
No,
this one has to
seriously.
hit. Like, hits is taking you guys away from your creative self.
Yeah.
Which is,
Why is one from Dammy Twitch there?
What?
you can don't get me wrong, you can have one or two hits on your album.
Yeah.
Like, this is call and response, whatever. Because artists now they're looking for call and response.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll shout, what's
You don't cast, you don't cast.
You don't cast, you don't cast.
Yeah, when I shout, you
You
don't
don't
cast.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what people love
Only
club.
one Pluto Presido.
I know I like Charlie Pop.
Me too.
Like people are,
I haven't listened to the album, Sha.
I can't lie.
No, but who sent you guys? Me, I've never listened Shadi Poppy album. Why would I do that to myself?
Yeah,
It's the songs that will come out. That
Yeah, you hear the songs and
Yeah.
So me, I was never really an album listener.
Me too,
I
actually.
was
To
never
be very
really an
honest.
album
Only if I'm
listener.
not
Like I can scan through it quick
Yeah.
to just see what's up.
what's happening.
But like I'm not really an album listener. I think it was back then I was an album listener, but it was mostly for foreign songs. It
No,
wasn't
because there's
for-
too many things happening right now. Like
There's a
Young
lot
John
to
and
know.
Tyler, I've only listened once and just to
bro,
scan through.
Every song and every project 16 songs.
Hey, Kilo
20,
Day.
like
That actually brings me to one question I wanted to ask. That how do you guys actually like to listen to music? EP, singles, or albums?
I like EPs.
Me
I like
too.
EP.
EP.
I don't mind EP.
I like
I
EP.
don't-
I like
if you give me
EP and
quick
single.
one
range,
EP that should have blown is it a Maga Tomogo EP or is it
By
no that David
David-
Maga
as in Davido's one.
that one that had Maga Tomogo inside with Simi.
Is that that green one?
the one that he said was his,
Something
his
kid, African cool kid in Africa. What is that? Is
Was that the name of the
coolest
video?
kid in Africa?
They have it. Wait.
But anyways, that David and
I
Simi
know
song is one of my
that
best
song
songs.
was
Though.
mad.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to listen to that song. It's been a while, but you're
It's
right.
a nice song.
Like my favorite project is Burner's Redemption. Me, that EP.
the song, the
No,
EP,
the
right?
EP, 10 out of 10.
Let's go.
10 out of 10. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm listening to. Simi, what are you listening to? I see Easy on Me is on your list.
Yeah, so take it easy on me.
Yeah, I put her on, guys.
Logo Solori and Davido. Pot of Gold, Young John, of course.
This pot of gold is like
No,
I like it.
there's a lot of gold in that pot.
Showcase featuring Black Bones as well on Young John's album. I really like. I listened to R&B, Ruga and Buju.
I'm not listening to it.
I liked Baby. I like Calculate Love. I liked Not Done. Ruga is toxic as
Where did
hell,
that
but
guy is
I
not?
mean,
Oh,
what's
bad
new?
one.
What do you think about his fits?
I beg go. He's a silly
See,
boy.
Look,
He's actually a silly boy.
That is in a
He's a silly boy.
What are you talking about?
And it's the
I
fact
was
that they
literally-
deleted it. You came back to say like just keep
yeah,
quiet.
you deleted it. You now
Keep
still come back
quiet.
to say, oh no, I meant like.
What
do
are
mean
you
by
proving?
if you're going to share a bikini mosh? What was that?
Because of Ilashi.
Do you know that if somebody comes tomorrow and calls him out and says, "Oh, when I went to Vilashe with Ruga, something
True or
happened,"
not? Everybody
I
knows
don't go-
believe.
I don't know going to believe.
I mean, I don't used to say it too much.
Yeah, don't ask the question.
I'm
Anyway.
asking for you guys to talk. What do you think about the one about Ritual?
I didn't see that one.
Oh, okay.
I actually didn't see that one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Skinny.
Oh, that is and they say they've
No,
done a
first of all,
season.
so first of all, right? This is me. This is my own take, right?
This is his own take.
This is my own take. My take is that everybody should just mind their business. That's
Well, God saved you.
No, I mean, I must see. Is likely that she was spiked. Likely.
I'm telling you, every
Me, I don't
problem
know
in
the
life,
situation.
every problem
Starts
in
from
life
going
starts
out.
from going out at night.
Please,
See,
this podcast has been okay. You people should not come and change the.
But yeah, but Skippy said that he's suing her. May to sue that he's suing
Yeah.
her for 1 billion naira.
1 billion is a lot. That's $1 million.
She can
Cheers.
never get it out.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day,
Very
right?
first
At the end of the day, right? Nobody knows what happened unless the people that were
That
there.
were there.
So I'm not even. So
Yeah.
nobody should even. Everyone
But I
should
just
just be
don't
passing it
understand how
on.
Meokun got into the mix of.
I don't know. I just saw.
Me,
them
I didn't see.
just
I didn't
stray
even read
bullet,
the story because it was too
Yeah,
long.
that's
I
stray
just
bullets,
saw
I can't
that Meyokun has sued somebody, I'm like,
Like
is it the
Meyokun is
same
one
thing?
guy that I know that I can boldly tap my chest and say this guy doesn't like problem in his life at all. Like he hates drama, he hates anything controversy, anything. So I'm 100% sure.
Because I
that he
literally
was
just
not
woke up
there.
and I just
No,
saw
he definitely wasn't. Because if it was
Sis
there,
and Kidney.
if it was there, she released a video of skipping now. She would have released video of me.
So she released like a whole talking about that. Oh, Mayo was there and he left. Mayo was never there.
People are still speaking about this thing.
Okay. We need to talk about real life problems. Not
What's your song of the week?
Oh, I think maybe either Showa by Kiss Daniel or Salt by Diverse.
Okay.
this sauce by Dava is nice, huh?
I really like it.
I think mine is going to be Pot of Gold.
I like that only sample.
Yeah. I think mine is going to be Pot of
Hope you've been watching TV at least.
Yeah, what
I
have
mean,
you
you
been
can't watch
watching?
because you're editing music
No, I
videos.
watch a lot of series.
Yeah, no, Dammy
No,
definitely watches.
I'm
Yeah, what do
thinking
you
of-
watch?
I just finished Shogun.
I heard that is
Everybody
good.
Shogun.
about that.
If you are someone that likes vulgar things, like you can just be talking now and they will cut off someone's head, then you can go and watch it.
I mean,
a lot
I'll
of
watch
females
it.
don't really like action. It's not everywhere that there's action, but when
But
there's
it's
action,
brutal.
it's too brutal. Like the body can go, your leg can go here.
Okay, so what else have you been
What
watching?
else again?
So I just started what is called Severance. It's on Apple TV. So it's a series
Apple
where
TV is really annoying because you pay for it and then you get
And
on
then there are
you
some
still-
people
there's
that you have
some
to
other
rent.
things that you have to pay for, like
It's
rent,
for rich people.
pay for like
I don't. I just watch the ones that are free.
The ones that are
most times. Unless
Because that
unless
doesn't make
someone comes
sense.
to my house and she wants
Same.
to watch something nice.
why must it be a she? Why can't it be
I
a
don't- See,
I don't think I can rent movie for you.
I can't wait for your bro.
My bro will watch the free version. But yeah, I've been watching what's it called? I've been watching The Severance. So it's a series about a company that gets you to sever your work life with your personal life. So when you enter the office, you forget about your personal life. When you come out of the office,
You forget about
But
it.
yeah.
They do it to your brain.
yeah, so they open
That's
your
so
brain
cool.
and put something inside.
That's
So now, you know what's crazy about that? The
Let's go
crazy
and
thing
find
is
it on
that
the legal website.
That
people
means you
only.
can't walk outside of the office. Period.
So left to you, you've never left the office because
You can't remember.
it's
Life outside
like you're
of the
living
office.
two different lives. Like when you come out of the office,
You've never
you
been
can't
in the
remember
office.
the office.
Yes.
When you enter the office back,
It's just
you
like
can't
you-
remember personal life. So it's like you keep on waking
not
up.
frustrating?
You keep on waking up in the office.
That's why I
every
can
day.
never work now. That's why there's issue. I'm going to
So
watch
people
it.
do it because they
Don't
want to
spoil
forget
it.
about stuff.
Yeah.
Don't
No, I'm not
spoil
spoiling
it.
it. So whoever did it, they already told you what he did in the beginning. Now whoever did it because he lost his wife.
Oh.
So he needed 8 hours. So he works from 9 to 5. So 8 hours in the day, he doesn't remember.
Doesn't remember anything. Crazy. Wow.
Okay,
Like
me.
people are crazy. Like the ideas people think of. Like there are a lot of
Yeah.
movies out there. Like and
Like
trust
I
me, one
love
thing you
Black
should know,
Mirror.
the idea is not.
Thank you
Not
very
new.
much.
It's not new.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I don't want
no
to know how
idea is
good
new.
you are in this world.
Yes, thank you very much.
Unless you are doing something that is very disgusting.
Yeah.
Your idea is not new.
Yeah. It's all just different variations of the same thing.
Exactly.
Okay, me, I'm watching The Rookie. It's about these 3 rookies that entered police departments in LA, and they are just, learning how to join the force.
I'm sure you like romance.
Not really.
Really?
I'm watching Money Heist because after season 1, I actually ended the story for myself. But then there's not much to watch right now, so I'm going back to
I
watch
can
it.
give you a lot to watch.
Yeah,
You need
clearly.
to watch The Prey.
Will you rent
The
movie
Prey
for
is
her?
nice.
He will rent movie for me. Is he
Will you
okay?
rent movie for his?
No, but the thing is, I can't even give my Apple ID password.
They didn't ask that. Will you
I
rent
just said,
movie
will you
from
rent
me?
movie? I didn't ask
But why
you
can't
to
you
do
give me your ID password?
Because you have to log in on your TV. If it's not on your TV,
So you don't
if
trust
you log
me.
in on your phone, you start getting my messages, my calls. you know.
I don't
What
see.
do you have
I
to
don't see none of Dammy messages
Eh.
or calls.
So
I'm
there's
still-
a-
I'm still watching Better Call Saul, and yeah, those are the 3 that I'm watching.
started
And
watching
Sex
it, but I
and the
stopped.
City. I'm on season 2, but
Better
like,
Call Saul is boring, man.
it's not. I thought when they said it's a kidney of Breaking Bad, I thought that
It's just the guy. It's just the lawyer
it's
guy.
just
now.
you watch Breaking Bad, Abby?
Yeah.
Let me beg her. She doesn't want to
So
watch
what's
it.
going on?
I can't get
So the
it.
first season.
Thank
if
you.
you need to watch it.
Thank
You
you.
need to watch it non-intoxicated.
You have to
watch it.
concentrate.
You have to watch it, not when you are lighting something.
You have to
or-
concentrate.
That crazy.
You need to
You have
watch
to
it in clear
concentrate.
mind and
You have to concentrate. Even if you're intoxicated or whatever, the way you don't know the way
Let me give
Simi
you an
watches
example,
show.
right? Because of how a lot of good movies now have manipulated you with music. If you are watching a show without music, it's very weird.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
That's
so-
true.
So Breaking Bad is like all
has
of this can
like
be happening here now, and they will not put any music under
yeah.
to bring out the emotion or whatever. So you actually watch it like you're watching a day
Because
like a
and also
documentary feel.
saying that because there will be some like reactions or something that they will say, and if there's no music and you don't catch it, you will know that something
happened. Yeah.
So you have to really be focused because that part of your brain that triggers.
Wow,
when
you're really
you're-
watching TV as a
that
video
part,
director.
of, that
I
part of
swear.
your brain that triggers when you're watching something and
And
you've
it-
lost track.
and
Like
the
for example,
sound.
you're pressing your phone. If you hear something, you look back
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
But Breaking Bad, you might end up not looking back
I
up.
swear you'll miss it.
You'll miss it.
Makes sense.
And what are you watching?
I'm watching. So I watched this series on Netflix called Baby Reindeer, which is insane. Like people are crazy.
I need to watch
So it's
that.
basically about, I don't want to spoil this, but it's basically about this guy that wanted to be a comedian, moved to London, wanted to be a comedian, and started working at a bar. And then this lady walks into the bar one day and she's looking sad and he's like, "Oh, are you okay? Can I offer you a cup of tea?" She says no, she can't afford it, and he gives her the cup of tea on the house. Now, little did he know that this woman was a convicted stalker. So the whole entire series is about like
Her stalking him.
him
Oh,
and
because
how
she already
calls-
done wrong.
and how she calls him Baby Reindeer. So
What the hell?
yeah, like it's fucked. Like it's fucked, but also like,
It's
Simi's
more
always-
fucked than you.
Simi's watching rubbish. Always watching
are
rubbish.
you okay?
Simi's
But
always
No, when I say you, why
You.
Oh, you as in the actor. I mean,
which I was agreed that it's true. She's always watching
I'm not sure
rubbish.
it's more fucked than you, but
Is this like real life?
no, I don't think so. I don't know. I can't remember. I think they said is a real life story, but I don't remember. But the other thing about it is the guy that they're also stalking. Like he has there's something going on in his head. So there's a lot of infatuation where like you could have made it stop a long time ago, but you haven't made it stop. That type of piece. So yeah. Then I watched and I started watching Being Bobby Brown show. He had a series at the time, like back in the day, where it was like an actual reality show. Started watching that. Him and Whitney were obviously very knocked.
Yeah.
Like, very, very knocked.
Very,
and
very.
then watched his actual documentary. And then he now went into like how he was now saying how obviously everybody always thought that he was the one that put Whitney on drugs, but that's not true. That he wasn't doing cocaine before he met her. He met
Is
her.
it Whitney Houston? There's one movie you should watch, man.
That he met her.
The Bodyguard.
Yeah, then he met her. She obviously got him to start taking cocaine, and then they kind of spiraled. So when he went to prison, he came out and he was clean, he was sober, and it was like he doesn't want to do drugs again. And that's where like most of their problems actually started, because obviously he didn't want to do drugs and she wanted to do drugs. So
According to him, sure.
yeah, according to him, but it makes the story makes sense if you watch the documentary. Like outside of everything else, like the story makes sense, because even Whitney's therapist and addiction specialist was also one of the people that spoke on the show, and they were like that the narrative that Bobby was the one that destroyed her life is so false that like everybody wants to see Whitney as this angel that so she had the great voice, Bobby was the bad boy, and it's easy to push the narrative, but that was not the case at all. And she was younger than him. I mean, he was younger than her, rather.
The Bodyguard was
Yeah.
crazy. Like, she killed it.
He's
You
younger
need to
than
watch
her.
it.
I've
Really?
actually watched it about many years ago.
No. Like, there's nothing like using an actual artist to sing in a film.
In a film, yeah.
And then I also watched Tribe Called Judah.
Finally.
He's on
Finally.
Prime.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
watched it on
I
Amazon
watched
Prime.
it. I watched it in the cinema.
Me too.
Yeah, I watched it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it was nice.
Crazy
It's actually a nice
storyline
it's a nice
You need
movie.
to watch Civil War. That's what you need to add this year. So it's war. During war, they followed the journalists.
Where is it? Where can we watch it?
I
Don't tell
think
me
it's
Apple
out in
TV.
cinemas. I think it's out in cinemas.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but I just can't believe that Ejiro's girlfriend found them at the boat.
That girl is not okay. For love.
No, she's a very, very, very good actor.
For love.
She tried.
She for love.
Yeah.
She's too funny.
Yeah, she's so funny. But yeah, that's
She actually met them at the boat.
that's how I've been watching, man.
Okay, well, there's no show of the week, so that's fine.
Yeah, we got
But we have fan mail.
Show of the week.
We don't have.
We don't have
I may have show of the week.
What's your
what's
show of
your-
the week?
Shogun.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful.
I just finished
Shogun,
watching it.
Shogun, guys.
Sure.
That is a new segment. Anyway, fan mail is the subject is hi from Pretty Babe. As in she's a pretty babe.
Hello, pretty babe.
Hi guys, I want to start by saying welcome back. Missed you guys and I kept checking in March for new episodes. So today when I checked and I saw 3 in capital new ones, I was so gassed. Also love the 2-week drops because I love seeing girlies prioritizing and taking care of themselves. Also, I have to say, when I sabi this work, music, I leave it for you guys. I always run to go to listen to most of the songs and albums we speak of. Love the ranking of the 3 songs on 3 albums on the last episode. More of that. I enjoy listening because we're pretty close in age and you guys feel like my girls should get. Anyway, keep up the great work and we dig Ganats. Thank you.
Thank you, pretty babe.
Thanks, and thanks, Dammy.
Yeah, so wait, before you go, advice for any young upcoming director,
Photographer,
anybody in your space that
creative boy.
What are you looking at?
So the thing is that obviously a lot of people ask me this.
Yeah, of course.
Everything now. What do I have to say to people coming up?
Standard.
Right? Now, I'll give you one that is coming from my head now, fresh and clean. Right now, what I'll say is that the first things first. Right, one thing I did that I know that's really helped me in my growth. Right, was to just film anything, edit it, put your name on it. You are the owner of it. Like Chikena. Like take your phone for example. Have an idea, write the idea down, go and film it. Like you don't have to spend any. You're not spending any money. You're just taking your phone. It's just your time.
Going to the street.
You're going to the street. Film something, a nice story, whatever. Film it, edit it, put your name on it. You're the director of that project. That project is your project.
Abby?
You'll be shocked that project can go and do festivals and get awards and whatever. The originality is what will take you far. It's not really you checking what someone has done and doing it. You being original, someone might have done it before, but the fact that you feel original to yourself is what matters, right?
And it will show.
Exactly. So that's why when I see artists like Doja Cat, these people like doing weird things on stage and whatever, like this is what these people feel like they want to use to express themselves. See this little Uzi Vert or Uzi Vert or whatever. This guy, so the way he acts on stage, like I'm just telling you, like these guys, they see it as a way that they can use to express themselves, right? So don't ever think that you need to go through this particular route. Like the way you feel, see Portable. Like if this Portable was an American, if I don't blow scatter, like more than this way that you're blowing here, like it's just that we're not really used to seeing someone through this route to get.
And usually do this route, you don't make it this far.
Exactly.
Like at all.
So
that
being,
guy is a
so being
special
himself,
case.
even if you don't know a lot of his music or whatever, being himself, you know him. You knowing him alone is getting him his endorsements, his money. They just want to call him for a show to sing.
Yeah.
You get so.
I'm just remembering how you called us very dark man.
Who called you?
Portable
very dark man.
this week. But anyway, let's wrap up.
Because very dark man said that I think yes, should carry.
Yeah, because it was.
Yeah, also
spraying
I saw the
money.
video. So the video it looks sad. He said
that?
like say he has a family, he has this one, he has that one.
Yes, now what's that?
Before they come and arrest him.
Yeah.
They're carrying people now.
And they're already carrying people.
I know.
And he's
He said
already
this
getting
sounds-
money for the bill.
I know they already don't like you. They want to arrest you. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
But yeah, what I'll just say is that just be yourself. You know, like just believe that when you hustle, your time will come. Right, 100%. Like
Motivation.
I'm
Aspire
not
to
like
aspire to aspire. Aspire to
see
aspire
no
to aspire.
motivational quote today.
Today.
If you like, give up.
If you like, give up.
It was Dammy's story. I saw that thing ever for the first time.
No, that my tweet is one of the biggest tweets of this.
If you like, give up.
But yeah, that's really just what I have to say, man. I won't really say, oh, there's this particular route to get there, but like at least that's one thing you can just do for yourself on the side.
Yeah.
Edit it, put your name, post it.
And just
One person will surely like it. Like before you know, something has happened. Like just don't give up.
Yeah.
That's just it. Like.
This was Dammy Twitch Uncensored featuring F&S. Thank you so much.
Is it the longest episode?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Oh,
Let's see how
okay.
long it is. But thank you guys so much for rocking with us as always. Make sure you follow us on our socials, F&S Uncensored, across all platforms. Make sure you subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your podcast, F&S Uncensored. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. I beg, subscribe to our YouTube channel, F&S Uncensored as well. And you can send us fan mail, contactfns@gmail.com. And you can also follow me on my personal, Simi Badru. And you can follow Feyikemi on her personal, Feyikemi. And you can follow Dammy Twitch on his account, Dammy Twitch.
DAMMY Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch across all platforms. I will see you guys same time, same place.
Why is it gonna be like that? Bye. Wow.